So, we're going to be talking about Black Ops Cold War in 2025. This was not the video I was expecting to make this year. Randomly, I got banned from playing this game permanently by Activision. Thankfully, I wasn't banned from any of the other Call of Duty games, it was just Cold War specifically, and this is the first time, believe it or not, I have never been banned from any online multiplayer game in my entire life. I've been playing online games for at least 15 years now. This is the very first time something like this has ever happened, and I did a lot of research into it, and apparently this is a widespread issue on PC specifically, where they're falsely banning accounts just randomly. They're saying that you're using unauthorized software. That's the email that I got from Activision, and here's pretty much the rundown of what happened exactly. So, I hadn't played Cold War since last year when I made the 2024 video. I don't play the game often, and I just uninstalled it. Then I got a brand new gaming PC and reinstalled it so I can make this video because I like doing a little marathon of all the Call of Duty games every year, as you guys know. So I have Cold War installed. I'm playing it again for the first time in probably about a year. And everything seems to be working fine, like usual. I boot up the game, I log in to the multiplayer servers, and I decide I want to play zombies. That's the first thing I want to play, because I actually enjoyed Black Ops 6 zombies quite a bit, so I wanted to kind of go back to the Cold War zombies, because I loved Cold War zombies also. So that was like the main thing that I was trying to do. And then as soon as I play zombies, I try to join a multiplayer lobby, I connect to the lobby, and then the game just crashes. Just suddenly crashes. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. I guess there's something wrong with the game, and I have to try to figure out how to get it working. So then I log back in, I reboot the game and everything, and then I just get a message on my screen saying, you have been permanently banned from Black Ops Cold War. And then I'm just fucking just stunned. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't even play a single match of Cold War in over a year. And obviously, the last time I played, I was not banned. And when I launched the game for the first time in a year, I was not banned. I didn't get banned until I started to actually join an online match. So I don't know if it's some user that is infecting people and is making Activision think that all these people are using cheats and hacks and stuff. Because I've heard, like, with a lot of older games, there are certain things that can be exploited that hackers can utilize to just permanently ban a whole bunch of different accounts. I remember that was a huge issue with Titanfall 2 specifically, which has since been resolved as far as I know. But that's a thing that does exist and it does happen, so I guess that is what occurred here. I tried to appeal the ban naturally to Activision, but they didn't want to hear any of it. They said, "Nope, we like according to our algorithm and our systems, you were cheating and we're using unauthorized software, and this ban cannot be further appealed. This is a final decision. You are permanently banned from playing this game." So all that progression, everything that I put in is now completely gone forever. And that makes me really sad. So that fucking sucks. I've never, like I said, never dealt with anything like this, and I didn't do anything wrong. If I did it, I'd own up and be like, hey guys, like, I cheated, I wanted to get, like, dark matter or whatever the fuck, but you guys know I don't give a shit about camos, I don't give a shit about cheating in a game and making myself, like seem like I'm great at a game and using aimbots and shit. Like, I am very clean when it comes to online multiplayer. I mean, with some of the gameplays I put out, you guys know that there's definitely no cheating involved. I've never been accused of cheating in a game ever before, and I never have done it. So, you know, I'm just saying that because there may be some new people coming in for the very first time, seeing this video, be like, well, I didn't have any problems with Cold War, and this guy says that he got falsely banned. This guy is obviously full of shit, and he's just trying to make it seem like he's innocent when he's not. Well, trust me, I am 100% innocent, and I didn't do anything, and I am not banned from any other Call of Duty game, or any other online game for that matter, that I have, and never have, and never will, because I don't cheat. So this was a very, pretty shitty experience. I never had anything like this happen to me before. But I'm mentioning all this because it's pretty much me saying that if you're a PC gamer, do not buy Black Ops Cold War. It is a complete scam because you could just randomly get banned by Activision because of some weird exploit, but they don't care, like, you know, that if you're innocent or not, they'll just keep your account banned because clearly you want to cheat in a 5-year-old game that is, like, not relevant anymore. Like, that makes 100% sense. But it sucks. That being said, if you're on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, or Series X, this problem does not seem to exist on those platforms. It's a PC-only thing, and it's not like if you get the game on PC, you're like 100% going to get banned. It's something that seems to just happen at random, and I was able to have no problems, just fine playing this game for years up until this point, 5 years after it got released. So, just saying, it can happen to me, it can definitely happen to you. Just because you get the game and you've been totally fine for the past, like, few years or whatever, however long you've had it, or if you just bought it, like, a couple months ago, yeah, it's probably eventually going to happen at some point. So I would recommend this. If you already have the game on PC and you don't want to lose all your progression and ranking, I would recommend you hop over to the console version. It comes with full cross progression, so if you link your account to the, you know, if you have the same Activision account linked on PlayStation and PC or Battle.net or whatever version you have, because there's a Steam version and the Battle.net version, as long as it's all linked to the same Activision account, you can get started on Xbox and PlayStation and continue your progression. So that's what I would recommend if you're a PC gamer that is playing this game. Otherwise, if you're on console, there's no problem whatsoever. As far as I know, the console version's not affected, so you don't even have to listen to anything that I said over the past 7 minutes. But I just have to put that out there because it's not a known issue. Like, it's not as, like, not as much awareness is being spread as there should be. So I'm getting the word out that this game is falsely banning people, and it's really fucked up, and I'm very upset about it still. Happened a couple months ago, but I'm still, like, fucking just thinking about it makes me see red. Like, I'm fucking pissed because I didn't do any, like, if I'm guilty of it, then fine, I'll own up to it, but because I'm completely, like, just innocent and didn't do anything wrong, that's what really gets me the most, is that you're falsely accusing me of cheating when I didn't do fucking shit. And I lost, like, everything that I put into this game over the years. And it was a game that I enjoyed quite a bit. It had a lot of problems, but I loved it so much more than Modern Warfare 2019. Especially the zombies were my favorite zombies experience in any Call of Duty game. I know it's kind of a hot take, but I really loved it. But now I can never play it again. Unless I go to, unless I get an Xbox or a PlayStation and start all over again and create a new Activision account that's not linked to my banned, my Battle.net and everything. You know what I mean? So it's, maybe one day I'll play it again. It's still just, yeah, it sucks. And this gameplay is old gameplay, by the way, from, like, a commentary I did years ago playing this game, like, when it first came out. So if you're curious as to how I'm playing the game, that's how. So yeah, that's Cold War in 2025. It's worth playing if you are on console, and it's a pretty fun game, and there still are players online from what I understand. I mean, I can't say that definitively because I can't access it currently, but I did do a little bit of research as far as, like, player counts and everything, and because it has crossplay, you'll have no problem getting into matches in 2025. It's still relatively popular, so I guess I would recommend it, but it's hard for me to recommend because Activision fucked me over and just, like, made me lose access to a game that I paid money for, so for me to say, oh yeah, buy the game and you should give them your money when they fucked me over, it's like, you know, it's kind of a conflict of interest there. But realistically, if you're on console, you're not going to have the same problems I did, so I'm going to be fair and objective in my analysis in terms of, you know, how much it's worth playing, and it still is for most people. But on PC, it is definitely not.